There are a lot of people saying a lot of different things. Many people seeing this as an instruction on Twitter from the president to Jeff Sessions. Let's show you what the president tweeted just a short time ago. Quote, Attorney General Jeff Sessions should stop this rigged witch hunt right now before it continues to stain our country any further. Bob Mueller is totally conflicted, and his 17 angry Democrats that are doing his dirty work are a disgrace to the USA. The important word in that tweet, though, is the word should. It's not must or I'm ordering him to, so it could still be seen as an opinion rather than a directive. Sources are telling me not to read too much into it. I talked to Rudy Giuliani just a short time ago, just before we came on the air. In fact, he told me, quote, we have been saying for months that it is time to bring this inquiry to an end. The president has expressed the same opinion. I'm told that this is the president expressing an opinion, nothing more than he has said several times in the past. Adam Schiff, though, the ranking member on the House Intelligence Committee, certainly is reading a lot into it, tweeting this morning, the president of the United States just called on his attorney general to put an end to an investigation in which the president, his family, and campaign may be implicated. This is an attempt to obstruct justice, hiding in plain sight. America must never accept it. It is important, this tweet, for a couple of reasons, though. The president has said on several occasions something very similar, so it's clear that he's keeping up the drumbeat that he believes that Sessions made a mistake by recusing himself from the Russia investigation and exposing the administration to this. The other important aspect of all this is that Mueller is scrutinizing the president's tweets as he considers whether there was obstruction of justice in the firing of James Comey. Other news today on the trade front, the president considering harsher punishment for China for what he calls unfair trade policies. The president, as he has said in the past, has another $200 billion of Chinese goods teed up for tariffs. The tariff was originally targeted at 10%, but sources tell Fox News the president wants to increase that tax to 25%, which would really take a huge bite out of Chinese imports. Sources say there's a broad realization in the president's economic and trade teams that China is a bad actor when it comes to trade and that the U.S. has to play hardball if it wants to get some changes. At a rally in Tampa last night, the president said his strategy is working, pointing to the dumping of Chinese steel into the United States. Listen here.
They're not dumping so much anymore, you notice? And if they do, they're paying a 25% tariff or tax. So you know what I say to that? Dump all you want. I hope you dump a lot. Now, thanks to our tariffs, our steel workers are back on the job. American steel mills are back open for business.
But the president did have a lot of people scratching their heads last night when he was talking about the need to show a personal ID in order to vote in the midterm elections. He said this. Watch here.
Time has come for voter ID, like everything else. Voter ID. You know, if you go out and you want to buy groceries, you need a picture on a card. You need ID. You go out and you want to buy anything, you need ID and you need your picture.
Now, just a personal observation here. When I've been to the grocery store and bought beer or wine, they ask me for my ID, but certainly not when I buy eggs, milk, butter, or anything else. The president did get some good economic news. The employment firm or the payroll firm ADP saying 219,000 jobs were created in July. The number for the jobs report coming out on Friday expected to be lower, 190,000. But these new numbers from ADP, Bill, may pretend a larger number when that jobs report comes out on Friday.
I imagine you still get carded, right? I mean.
Oh, yeah. You know.